Hey guys, what's up? Sup, Laser Justice KX Cypher, and welcome back. Uh,
If you have something to say, then just spit it out already.
so it's October, spooky month. You guys have any plans for October? Let me know down below. I'm ready for some parties or something, well, I bet everyone is after that hurricane. Yeah, I was thinking, like, what can we do for October? Like, something spooky, I already play scary games, so y'all used to that. So I was brainstorming, thinking to my universal spiritual self, and I came up with reacting to scary videos that happen in real life. I was like, let's try it. Let's see how y'all enjoy it. Let's see how we enjoy it. So I just found a random video. So I'm about to put this on. If y'all enjoy, you know what to do. Smack that like button. Right? And if you enjoy the content, pan to roll over that subscribe button. I appreciate it. But you're not going to. Well, excuse me, the attitude. Okay. Alright. It's Halloween. Anything can go. I could show up in a mask, find your IP address. I know this. Alright? It's October. Things change. Just remember, I know where you live. Anyway, let's get into the video. Let's see how this works out, alright? It's our first time. We can do more of these in October, randomly, while I'm playing games too, so. Alright. So this video is scary things you find on one of them doorbells with the camera on it. What is it? Ring or something? I don't know. But door cameras. From Mr. Nightmare. I don't know if y'all know him. He looks popular. So show him some love for his great content. And yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nightmare. I appreciate it. Let's see how scary this is.
This is a part 3 to the scariest things caught on doorbell cameras. And once again, by the end of the video, you may consider getting one yourself.
I didn't even know it was part 3. My bad.
In this footage that a viewer sent me, a person can be seen crouch walking towards his front door through his doorbell camera. The person was wearing a hat, face mask, and sunglasses, allowing none of his face to be seen.
He's really trying to bust in. He's like, hey, I'm in here.
After trying to open the front door and failing, the person starts to fiddle with the doorbell, noticing it's a video doorbell, so he probably tries to take it off.
Can you even rip them things off with your bare, meaty claws? Oh my God.
What likely happened was that when he realized that he couldn't get the doorbell unmounted without a special screwdriver, he started to hold his hand in front of the camera after ringing the bell. The viewer told me that this happened at 2 in the morning, and so when he heard his doorbell and ring notification go off, he instantly went to his phone to check who was at the door, only to see exactly what you're seeing. The man then walked past the doorbell to the side of the house, and by this point, the homeowner was on the phone with 911 reporting the incident. While on the phone with 911, the homeowner heard the doorknob to the side entrance door being fiddled with, and this was a door that he had been known to leave unlocked accidentally from time to time. However, luckily on this night, that wasn't the case. Since the intruder couldn't simply walk in through either door, he started to say hello repeatedly through the door, in an off-putting tone that sounded so overly friendly that it was creepy. The 911 operator told the homeowner not to open the door or to even acknowledge the person.
What do you expect?
The person would then start to bang on the door for a few moments until seemingly giving up. The police showed up but couldn't help out much based on the video. Later that night, the homeowner received another notification that there was movement at his front door.
Again?
When he checked the video feed, he couldn't see anyone. He still has no idea who was under that mask and glasses. This following footage was also captured by a viewer's doorbell camera at their old house, which is still active while he tries to sell it. One morning at around 4:30 a.m., his cameras detected a man running from across the street from his neighbor's home, across his front yard, and up to his front door. The man was naked, with one of his hands blocking his privates.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The footage
Mr.
was caught
Nightmare.
from 2 angles. He was arrested a short while later by local police.
That man
He was
was-
apparently high on crystal meth, and he had removed
yeah.
his clothing due to a fear of snakes being inside of his clothes. And he was running around the neighborhood knocking on doors and ringing doorbells yelling for help. The neighborhood is reportedly pretty quiet. The homeowner never had any sort of issues before this. In his words, he ran up my front yard onto my front porch and rang the doorbell. For the next minute or so, he was ringing the doorbell and knocking while pacing back and forth. He looked panicked, and his expression drifted from someone in pain to a look of pure crazy, and at one point said he needs help.
Yeah,
After that, he ran
you
off
do.
back into the night. The guy was picked up by an officer around 5 a.m. not far from his house.
That man
And this
was
footage
afraid.
is why you always check
Hold
who's
on,
at your door
hold
before
on,
you
hold
open
on.
it.
That man was afraid of his own clothes. What type of drug is that? He expected his clothes to. Hey, how you doing? Come here, man. Where you going? We're just having fun. This man. Nah, never take that drug, ladies and gentlemen, because your clothes will have snakes in them.
That's exactly what this homeowner did. Around 10 p.m. one night, a suspicious-looking hooded man approaches the front door of a random house rather quickly and aggressively, and he right away tries to open the door. After realizing it's locked, he goes to ring the doorbell. Disappointingly, the homeowner opens the door rather quickly instead of checking who's at his door at this hour first.
Are you serious? You just open it?
Hello. Hi. How are you, sir? Who are you? Aaron right now. How are you? Good. You need to leave.
The way he just walks in?
Out there. What's the big stairs from? What? What's the stone stairs here? Come on, where are you going? What's the stairs here? Goodbye, you.
So aggressive.
The homeowner was likely too trusting a person, which put him in danger. Even his
Yeah,
initial
for a
hi to the
second.
stranger at his door sounded overly friendly, considering the man was already creeping in the second the door was opened.
Hello. Hi.
Oh,
The
I thought he
homeowner
opened
pushes
it
the man
again.
out, causing him to punch the glass of the door before it's even fully closed. The man then stands there for another minute or so, fiddling with the doorknob a few times, though the rest of the footage is cut off. The dialogue is near impossible to completely make out, but it seemed the man was under the influence of drugs or alcohol,
That
and was
man was
likely
not
attempting to
speaking no
burglarize the
English.
home. The homeowner called the police, but the man was gone by the time they arrived. It's unknown if he was found.
Oh, God.
This image was posted from the owner of a Ring camera and a Facebook group to caution others. The woman warned in her post to beware a strange man wearing a white mask lurking around the neighborhood after her camera caught him trying to look into her home a little after 10 p.m. one night.
I
The
don't
woman
like those
said,
masks.
"I just want my neighbors to be aware and safe. Please, if possible, share this post. Screenshots are welcome." Not sure what colors he was wearing, but had a hoodie and jeans on. The disturbing picture shows the man in the
You see that? You see that? I'll be moving. I would never, ever live there again. Because he knows he's going to come back. Look at them eyes, bro. He was ready. He even holding his wrist. He was ready to be on demon time. Yeah, these are one of the things I don't like. People with this mask, like this one especially, and mannequins. I hate mannequins. They're just so creepy. Yeah. I do want one of these like camera things, but I'm afraid to even see this at the camera one day. Like this right here, I'm packing and I'm out.
This is exactly the type of image that you'd never want or expect to see come up on your doorbell camera footage. but it's also the kind of image that would make you sure as hell grateful that you had one. Neighbors of the woman also reported seeing the man walking around and approached their front doors. Thankfully, no one opened the door to him. On May 1st, 2020, around 9:40 p.m., around the beginning of the COVID lockdown, a 45-year-old dad, Raymond Hawkins, opened the door to who he believed to be a delivery driver dropping off a parcel. Due to new methods of delivery at the time because of COVID, the alleged delivery driver backed away from the front door to supposedly keep his distance and claimed he needed to take a picture of the package at the doorstep, something many delivery drivers must do for more expensive packages.
But don't you just leave it at the door?
At this time, the father had his guard down due to the fact that he had no idea the man in front of him wasn't a delivery driver, and that he was in fact part of a gang that was about to storm into his house, all of whom armed with knives.
Oh, yo! How many just went in there? I'm speechless. We don't even know what's happening. 3 minutes later. One, two, three.
He got Larry!
You got Larry? Larry the Lobster?
Christopher Sargent, the fake delivery driver, lunges at Raymond with a knife and attacks him when he goes to pick up the package, while 3 other masked men follow from behind. Muffled cries come from the house, as there's a struggle between Raymond, his wife, and the robbers. The robbers are only in the house for a few moments before being seen fleeing the house with thousands of dollars worth of items. Raymond and his son suffered non-life-threatening injuries, while his sons were described to be worse. 2 of the culprits would be arrested, Anthony Lascelles and Christopher Sargent, who were both charged with aggravated burglary and possession of a knife. The other 2 culprits were never found. One thing that can be learned from a lot of these videos is that some people will go to crazy lengths to trick other people. The major red flag in this case was that the supposed delivery was taking place at 9:40 p.m., which is way past the time any notable delivery company will deliver packages, usually the latest being 7 p.m.
You don't even look like a delivery driver.
On April 10th, 2020, this was the footage taken by the Ring doorbell of a viewer's friend Kayla in a small California town. Kayla was being stalked by her crazy former friend Thomas, who became obsessed with her over time and would constantly express his alleged love for her, despite her telling him numerous times that she didn't feel the same way. The week that this footage was taken, Kayla was bombarded with texts and voicemails from Thomas. And as you can see if you care to pause the video and read some of the texts, it starts with what seems to be Kayla accepting his apology for his behavior. However, as the texts and voicemails just keep coming in, she begins to realize how crazy he may be. What you're about to hear are some audio clips from different voices that stopped answering him.
Hey, Kayla.
I'm accepting
Listen,
as the bad boy.
I want to make sure you're not too worried about what happened at the party last week. I had an amazing time, and I think you're goddamn beautiful. And I'm sorry I got so sick. I wanted to come be with you while you were getting ready, and I was just so totally out of it, and I'm sorry. God, I think I might love you, and I'm sorry, and I'm gonna give you some space. I want to be there for you and be there for you, and I can't get you out of my fucking head, and I want to be there for you. God damn it. So fucking goddamn it. And all I can do is think of you and want to be with you, and I want to be with you. I want to be your Flynn Rider, and I want to be everything to you.